Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. Asterisk, I stepped through the dimly lit passageway that opened from the darkness, hoping it would be a way out, but when the door closed behind me, all I saw was an empty room with a wooden table in the middle. On the table was my own diary, but the cover was stained with warm blood. I approached and opened it, trembling as each page turned by itself, spurting drops of bright red blood that splattered all over the table, soaking my hands. The scribbled lines appeared in my own handwriting, recording every moment I had lived, from childhood to this moment, but interspersed with passages I had never written, describing in detail the scene where I would die, where I would be torn apart, and the moment I would be swallowed into darkness. I tried to tear the diary, but the blood from the pages turned into hundreds of glowing red eyes that stared at me, making me suffocate. On the wall of the room, lines of blood were automatically carved. You will never escape. You belong here. I heard a steady tapping on the floor, like hundreds of hands beating in unison, creating a terrifying melody. I trembled and looked up to see my face, another version of me sitting opposite, holding another diary, empty eyes, and a cracked smile. It spoke in the same voice as me. You wrote your own destiny. I screamed, rushing towards it, but my whole body passed through it as if through a thick smoke, and immediately I felt dozens of hands pulling me down to the bloody floor. Blood rose to my knees, then to my chest. The pungent smell rushed straight into my nose, making me want to suffocate. Whispers echoed everywhere, calling me by my real name, dragging me deeper. In desperation, I closed my eyes, hugging the diary tightly, hoping to retain the last bit of consciousness. Then suddenly, the room shook, the walls shattered, and a glowing red door appeared, radiating intense heat. I understood that behind it was the root of the ritual, the place where all the horrors originated. Stay tuned for episode 10 of The Survivor and the Shadow: Paranormal Stories.